FlossTube. It's Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Karen, and I'm super excited. Ah!
So it's been a while. It's been a month, basically.
I should probably have enunciated that. I was so excited for it. It has been a month. It's been a long time. We love you, and we've missed you.
Life's been crazy, but we're finally recording, and Jason's really excited to show you our new release that he stitched, and he had the idea for.
This is the thing that I've been like for so long, going, I want to show you, but Karen won't let me. I want to show you, but Karen won't let me, and I finally get to show you. I'm so excited.
All right, that's the first thing on the...
Oh, it is?
Oh, well, we could say thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and yeah.
Yes. Oh, that is the first thing. Why is that the first thing?
Because that's where I put it.
We've got to lead up to it, Karen. It's got there's got to be the anticipation. I've been watching a lot of Rocky Horror Picture Show clips on YouTube. Okay, so we're going to start with starts.
Okay.
Because I say so.
We're moving the shop stuff later on.
Yes, because I'm excited, but it's the anticipation. Okay.
So this is a new start. This is another one of those Ort works where I'm just using Orts.
Sorry, I should probably put it like here so Karen can get a clip thing. And
so this is part of the border of the Linen and Threads 2021 Mystery Sampler by Fox and Rabbit. And I'm just doing 3 repeats of this, and then this top's going to be, I'm making a bookmark. I see borders, and I see bookmarks in borders. So that's what I'm doing.
Hold on. I'm going to move this here, hopefully.
All right, my notes.
Yeah, because I've noticed every time you look down is when the
thing flickers.
Yeah.
All right, so, and I'm doing this on some 16 count Picture This Plus Mystic Ada. It's just leftovers from a model I stitched. So I thought it would be perfect for...
The whole thing is orts.
Yeah, basically.
Technically, this isn't considered an ort, but it's leftover stuff. So it's it's the ortish, the most ortish bookmark you could ort. That's the word I was looking for.
So yeah, and the Linen Threads Mystery Sampler is a freebie. So if you want to stitch that or any part of it, it's a beautiful sampler this year and the past years.
Are you gonna put it in the show notes?
Yeah, in the show notes, linked below.
Okay.
So you can definitely find it if you want it. So whips. Oh, I need to pull out the picture.
While you pull out the picture, I'll get this ready.
So this is change from Across the Stitch. Yeah, Across the Stitch. And I will insert a picture of what it looked like last time. And it went dark, it looks like. I don't know why our screen goes dark like that.
It went dark because this is so bright.
Oh, okay. Well, this is on 14 count white Ada, and I'm sorry that you can't see it as well as we would like.
If I knew how to work it, I've been researching it, and nothing has come up. So
hopefully when I get a new phone, it will be a better one, but we'll see. So basically,
we just need to get a camera is what we need to do.
So I reached the bottom. I didn't get as much as and I wonder sometimes, like, there's been a couple times where it shows dark on our side and it doesn't show dark when I rewatch the video. But I think most of the time it does.
That's weird. Okay.
Anyways, so I reached the top. I reached the bottom. I did realize I made a mistake when I reached the top and the bottom. Well, when I was at the bottom, I realized I made a mistake at the top and I just mirrored it on the bottom. Basically, let's get close. There shouldn't be a line here along the bottom. That's supposed to be empty, or like not empty, but...
It's supposed to be open.
Yes, open.
Like the sides are.
But I made mistakes, so we'll see what I end up
doing. There.
I mirrored the mistake because I was like, I don't care. I'm not gonna go back and unstitch that one. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and that's where she got on the change quote.
The next one.
Is there something this goes in?
No, I don't even have that in our project bag. I just stick it on top of a bookcase. The poem. So I will insert a picture of what it looked like last time.
Bring. I didn't make the noise. I'm sorry.
And so the poem,
when you insert pictures of the poem, do you insert like the entire thing and a close-up, or just the entire thing?
I do the entire thing, and then we show it, and then I show a picture of the entire thing as it is today.
Okay.
You don't need to show the entire thing. So once again, for tomorrow, the rose. The rose is from the PC Stitch library.
Am I holding? No, I'm not even holding it the right way.
I'm getting pretty close. I think it's
looking really good.
I think I reached 75%. Just more pink. That's all I did. More pink.
Can I get it to force? There we go. I can pull it way far back and you can see. I hate this because you guys want to see it up close, I'm sure.
Eventually, hopefully, we'll have better situation now. So, and
Karen and I were talking last night about how, like, I've been really good with money lately and not spent something on just, like, a horrible large dollar impulse buy. And little does she know, like 2-3 nights ago, I went to Walmart and I was looking at their cameras because I was like, ugh, I really want to get a camera for multiple purposes, but this is one of them. And I was like, I could make a case to Karen for it, but no, I won't spend money.
Hopefully when I get a new phone,
it'll work well.
Yeah. But yeah, so moving on to Alpaca Farm by the Blue Flower. And I'll insert a picture of what it looked like last time. And I made a lot of progress.
A whole lot of progress.
So,
especially because we've been gone for a month. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I finished this hill and I'm starting on this last part. So my goal was to finish this in August, and I finished it in August, and now I'm working on what I want to try to get done in September.
It is mid-September now, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't have as much done. I was like, oh, I have very of this month's stuff. I'm like, it's halfway through the month. I don't have that much done. But then last night I went and watched a movie with my sisters and sister-in-law and
got a lot of work done on it. Yeah.
I got a lot of progress on it. Sorry. Need a reminder sticking to the thing. Yeah, so I'm really happy with the progress I made on that, and I will keep working on it.
It's looking really good.
Because my goal is to have it finished stitched by the end of October, and then fully finished in November.
Too.
They are cute. So the next one. Let's see. Red, White, and Blue by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I'll insert a picture of from last time. And I just added some more leaves here. I was going to work on it on Labor Day, but we were busy fully finishing and spending time with family, and I was tired, and this is 40 count Tyco Newcastle linen, and I just couldn't do 40 count by the time we got home at night. I think I actually didn't cross-stitch that day at all, just fully finished. Anyways, but then on September 11th...
That was all my fault, I'm sorry.
But then on September 11th, I pulled it out, and I did some cross-stitching on it. So I just pull it up every once in a while and work on it. It'll eventually get done. And that is all of my whips. We're on to Jason's.
Oh, wouldn't that be a fully finish?
Yeah, but then we'll do my finishes after.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my whips, Erebor, like always. I haven't stitched on it as much as I probably would have liked because I've been stitching on other things. What's this? This is one of yours, isn't it?
Yeah, you said the...
Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Okay. But also the other thing is I made a mistake on it. Oh, insert a picture from last time. But I had to unpick some things here. I still need to unpick some more because I used the wrong color. You probably won't be able to see it. Oh, you can see it if I put it up close, yeah. There's the wrong color right there, and it's a blue, and the skies made up of greens. But I made a little bit more progress on it. I'm stitching on things for Karen because I'm enjoying those a little bit more lately.
Yeah.
And as such, I haven't been stitching a lot on Erebor. So, plus things at church where I normally stitch this during church because I'm back in the library streaming. And so, with things changing at church a little bit, opening up and closing down, and opening up and closing down the way it does, I've been busy during... When I'm supposed to be doing my calling, I'm doing other people's callings, basically. So, I don't have as much time to stitch on it during church as I used to. So, that's where that is. The next one of my works is a saying that... So, I have a friend who's my coworker. She wanted to do like an art exchange. She does digital art for D&D characters, and she was going to draw a D&D character of mine. And I stitched a little saying on a...
We'll insert a picture so you can see.
It's just on white linen, or white Aida, isn't it?
Yeah, 14 count white Aida.
Yeah, 14 count white Aida. Oh, you have it right there. 14 count white Aida with, are they all DMC colors? Because it was Lightworks that I did for the...
Yeah, the light effects is, the metallic is DMC
light
as well.
effects, so all DMC threads. This was her saying, she found it on TikTok, and it's kind of like the reason why she likes playing healing type characters. And so, you can read it here.
We can say what it says.
Whatever. Oh, you're dying? Then beg. It's very dramatic and I love it. So anyway, I stitched that for her. Took me I did it all in 24 hours because I was like, this is so much fun because I'm changing colors and feeling like I'm actually making progress. Because a lot of the things that I was working on for Karen are like big swatches of color, and I'll show you in a second. But yeah, we designed it and I stitched it. I think it was 8 hours of stitching, 2 hours of finishing. So, those who buy cross stitches, or those of you who sell your cross stitches, I understand. I'm starting to actually catalog or log how many hours I spend working on things for these art exchanges that I've been doing, and ooh.
That's why I sell patterns, not finished
cross
stitch.
Yeah, they're expensive. They take a lot of work. But yeah, and that's that.
So finishes.
Oh, you haven't shown this since you finished it?
Nope.
No!
So,
we will insert a picture of what it looked last time. And then get ready for the big reveal, guys. Drum roll, please.
So this is my second oldest whip. I started it in February 2018. No, 2019. You ready to show it?
Yeah, are you done giving it its intro?
I guess we could say it's Cinderella Slipper by Susan Penny.
Yeah.
CrossStitch Magazine, October 2018.
It is done. It has all of the beads in it. I'm going to do one of those rolls. I'm sorry it got dark. But just so you can see.
And this is on 28 count opalescent Lugana that I hand dyed. I wish it would go light again so you can see because it's pretty. Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to see if I can get a little closer now that it's light. Nope, it's darkening. This is as close as I can get it.
But Jason has ideas for fully finishing it, so I'm leaving that up to him because anytime I suggest something, he's like, no.
Nope.
So.
It's her Christmas present. She knows that.
And I was really afraid I was going to run out of this Nymo thread that I bought, but I had one strand left. Made it work.
Speaking of being afraid that you're going to run out of thread, whew, that's me right now.
And
on one of the things that I can't show you yet because it's for Karen. And
so that's my finishes. And then I have some FFOs as well.
So the first FFOs are her Bunny Lace Trio, which they've been stitched for a while, but they are now fully finished.
And so I fully finished them because I needed to practice doing cording for a model stitch for sending to the magazine. So it's kind of blowing it out, but
Bunny 1, Bunny 2, and Bunny 3.
And these are just on some, Aida, 14 count Aida, and the design is by Lindy Stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And I did change some things, especially if you look at the yellow, this one, this, as you can see, is green, and I have a yellow instead of a green. So that's all in my show notes, which there's a link to my show notes below, if you're interested in knowing what I did different. If not, that's fine too.
Also, I got to help her with making the cording. It was quite fun.
He did help me make the cording. So that was my practice before I, did the model. And then I also, and I'll show in short, insert a picture from last time. But this is, so it was a flower motif from a design by My Big Toe Designs, Deborah Booth, in Just CrossStitch Christmas Ornaments 2020. And I used 8.5 count waste canvas on this white face mask using DMC 52. And I didn't like working on it because it was so hard to push it through because I probably did too many strands. That's 8 strands.
Oh, you did 8?
Well, I did 4 and then I folded it over with the loops.
Right.
8 strands. I shouldn't have done that many strands, but I did.
So now this nice thick... It's extra protection in this one spot here. That's what it is. Because you got a little extra fabric.
Yeah, that's finished.
And I'm happy
done,
and you don't have to hurt your hands anymore.
Yes. So that is fully finished. So now do you want to do design shop?
Yeah, we can talk about design shop. Okay.
All right. What do you want to do first?
Well, this is on top.
Okay. So you're not showing anything other than just to say. So this, you can't see it yet because it's a model stitch that I got from Sarah Keene, our Stitching Kingdom. So she sent it back, and she sent the extra fabric. So I don't know. It's a Christmas design, so hopefully it is done soon. But I need to fully finish it, and then I've also decided this is my first pattern with people in it. So I also want to do some hair and skin conversions. So I need to work on that, so I can get that released in time for Christmas.
So that came in. Thank you, Sarah. We really appreciate all the work you put into it. Yes. The next one.
And you guys will, I hope, love it.
Can I pull this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I really appreciate that, Sarah.
We couldn't show this one because of the fact that this was one of the ones that was accepted to a magazine.
Why are you showing the back?
Because it has the sticker that says that it was accepted to a magazine.
Okay.
Which is awesome. But it came out in Just CrossStitch 2021 Halloween edition.
It's the October, not the Halloween.
October. Oh, October. I was trying to find it. The October edition of Just CrossStitch magazine. It is. Did we show this last time?
No.
Where we were like...
No, this wasn't... We hadn't received it yet.
Oh, excuse me. So, it is right here. So, it's on page 56 for those who get it. And here's what it looks like.
And let me pull up... I can't remember what I stitched on or anything.
You called it Frightful Friends, but they changed it to Ghost in the Graveyard, I think.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is I called it Ghost Engrave, and then I was like, I need a cuter name, so I changed it to Frightful Friends, and then they asked if they could change the name to Ghost in the Graveyard. Yeah, doesn't matter either way. So it is on 32 count Haunted Belfast linen from Picture This Plus. So that's what it's stitched on. And the funny thing is you can find inspiration for anything. The inspiration for this design came from me looking at the bedspread when I woke up in the morning before I put my glasses on, and I saw a shape that looked like this ghost and the part of a
I didn't even hear that story. The tombstone is what you're looking for.
Yeah, the tombstone. And so I did a quick sketch, and then I created a design based on it. So design inspiration can come from anywhere.
Really random. I did not know that. And lastly, I'm so excited because I can finally show you this because we released it. And some people have already bought the pattern. Thank you guys. So, a few months ago, I was like, hey, Karen, I have this idea and I want to do this thing for, I want to do this cross stitch, but it's not out there. And she was like, okay, well, I guess I can design something. And she felt super intimidated.
You asked me if I could design it. I'm like, I don't know. That sounds intimidating, but I'll try. And
she did. And it looks so good. So the one that was released is this one here. It's the Black Dragon.
Here, let's show.
Oh, yeah. It's based off of, like, D&D Black Dragons. And so it's based off of that. And typically, so in D&D... Oh!
Sorry.
What was that?
I hit the drawer, whatever.
So in D&D, black dragons typically live in swamps, and they have acid breath, which is what the circle around the outside is supposed to evoke.
And you said they live in swamps, right?
Yeah. And so we used Bullfrog from...
Week's Dye Works.
And then... Not Raven, what was it?
I think it was Black Licorice. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's Black Licorice. From...
Gentle Arts.
Gentle Arts. To stitch this.
Though there isn't that really... We didn't really notice any variegation in this black, so you could basically...
You could use DMC 310
and be just the same, basically. Yeah.
So, this is finally done, and I get to show you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. This took me so long to stitch.
And what is it? This was on...
Parchment?
No. 18 count Picture This Plus Heartland.
Heartland. That's what it is. Heartland. So, it is fully finished and done, and the pattern is released. If you want it, you can go get it.
And so, one thing I was going to say is... As I was fully finishing it, I was like, I should do a tutorial. Like, it's based on tutorials that I watched, and I link those tutorials in the pattern. But I think when we fully finish the next one, I will do a tutorial. Which is the surprise on that one. It's going to be a series because I also fully finished this one. This one's hard to see because... So this one's not released yet because we're redoing it. This one was based... This was the original. This was a character concept I had. Who, it's a white dragonborn, and he was a mage... or a wizard, and all of his spells were purple arcane stuff. So this is based off of that character. We're redoing it because the white is really hard to see on this fabric. So we got some darker fabric.
She redesigned it so that it's icy for the runic circle.
So it's the same sort of theme.
So it's the same theme because white dragons live in the cold north or tops of mountains where there are glaciers and they have frozen breath. And so anyway, we have a runic circle to be frozen, and then the white dragon. And yeah, you'll see it when that one comes out. But the idea is that we're going to do green, white, black, red, and blue dragons. There's going to be a different circle for each one. And then whenever we get the combo pack, when it's all done, put together, we'll include this base runic circle in that. Is what we've talked about.
That's what you want to do, so that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Also, he didn't say, but he put it in this...
Oh!
It's a picture frame sort of thing, but he put it in so he could have it as a dice tray.
It's a dice tray! And it's worked really well as a dice tray. I've used it twice as a dice tray, and it does work really well. But it's a picture frame. It's got the sawtooth grommet, so you can hang it on the wall.
It just had a saying on it, so we put like a white paper over the saying so it didn't show through the fabric. And
yeah. So,
yeah. I'm
really excited. Those two that took me forever to stitch are done. And stay tuned. I'm working on the green dragon right now, and Karen won't let me show you. At least you didn't bring it over here. Oh, I have to wait till it's done?
Yeah.
They know it's coming, though.
Yeah, I can wait till it's done.
Ah. It looks so good. It looks a lot better than I thought it would. But
yeah. So I still have to design the other two, the blue and red. Those
yes.
are the other colors? Yeah. But.
And we have to restitch the white dragon because it has the other runic circle and it's on a darker background now.
Yeah. So
hopefully it'll show up better.
I'm going to scoot these over to the side.
Okay.
All right. So now we are on to haul. And there's been quite a bit of haul because...
It's been a month.
It's been a month and I splurged. That's what it comes down to. I splurged. Okay.
Okay. So frames.
Oh, I didn't bring those. So the frame you saw in the one the D&D thing he fully finished, he got a box of frames like that from his work. So.
We were just throwing them out, and I was like, oh, I'll take those home because we can use those for fully finishing. So we got a whole big box of...
They're like 5x7.
Small frames. And it's cheap wood. Mm-hmm. So, no biggie.
Yeah. And then we also got some polyfill that my sister-in-law was getting rid of. And I don't have that to show either. But.
It's polyfill. Most people know what that is.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So, while going back to fully finishing using the cording drill. Well, using the cording. So, I went up to CrossStitch Station, which is the closest LNS to me. And the main thing I wanted was a cording drill. That was my number one thing. So I could do cording for this fully finish to send it off to the magazine. And there was a lot of people in the shop. The more people I've ever seen in the shop before.
There were a lot. It was really awesome.
And she actually moved to a new location, so I'm excited to go now to see her new location. So I was looking for this is the main thing I wanted. I got some DMCs for doing the fully finishing I needed for the magazine thing. I bought extras in case I needed them. I didn't need all of this, so this was the extras that I didn't need. I was getting possibilities of some colors for a pattern. So as you can see, they're all basically, I was trying to figure out what color would work best. And I have lots of options. I picked the two I like the best.
Can't you guess it's for Christmas?
It's not Christmas.
It isn't?
No.
I thought this was a Christmas one.
No.
No? Okay.
It was a summer one.
Oh! That's a flip.
And then I got some beads for fully finishing another model stitch, which these worked. It was beautiful. I fully finished it this week. So that's ready to send off to the magazine. Model stitch.
Oh, right.
And then while I was waiting to be able to talk to the person to see if she had a cording drill, because I didn't see one, I bought some Lady Dot trim because I did. This one is actually what I think I'm going to use for fully finishing that one that had all that fancy floss that I picked options for. Because I was like, that's perfect.
Oh, the summer one?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's these?
Those were leftovers from doing the cording for the model stitches.
Right.
But with the cording drill, I was like, I really want one because I really want to do the cording, and trying to do it with gimpy stuff just doesn't work very well. Anyways, they were out, but the owner was nice enough to sell me hers And I really appreciated it because it took a load off my mind to be able to just go home, practice, finish it, get the things finished so I can mail them off in time.
Because those were getting close to the send-off time, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I was really happy to get that.
Thank you.
And I look forward to going back to her shop again.
Also, something happened at the shop.
So while I was in line, I ended up talking to the lady behind me, and we found out that we followed each other on Instagram. So Traveling Viking Mama, I met her. So that was kind of cool.
So shout out to Traveling Viking Mama. It was great to meet you. Sorry I wasn't in the shop. I wasn't feeling good that day, and so I had to go out and sit down.
Yeah.
So
I
can't remember what was going on.
I don't remember either. That was a while ago.
Yeah. So much has happened.
Yeah. Then we also went to Michael's. And so I bought those, but I also bought this stuff. The ones that are used on these, I also bought, but I've already used it. And then those were options of colors that I decided not to use.
Can I put them in this bag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I also got some fabric for the backing for the model stitching that I was finishing. So they have these colors in them, and so it was a perfect backing to use for them.
I'm trying to remember what the model stitching was that you sent off.
Easter.
I know it was Easter.
Oh,
those. Yes, I remember now. I'm here. I'm smart. I've been aware this month.
So this first one, I don't know where. This is my first one to be in a magazine, but I have patterns accepted for 3 magazines so far for next year. So, yeah.
Do you want more of Karen's KB Studio Creation designs? Subscribe to Just CrossStitch.
So
they are not sponsoring this video.
I'm excited. Although this last, I try to submit something every time, and this last time I didn't get anything accepted, which I'm actually grateful for, because I was kind of getting burned out on the deadlines. I could have done it, but it'll be nice to focus on these other model stitching things that I want to get taken care of. And I'm hoping more will get accepted, but a little break is nice. From Amazon, I got some black interfacing to iron-on interfacing for fully finishing the models I'm going to be sending off to the CrossStitch magazine next week. I also got my subscription one. So I got one that they send me with my model back, and then I got my regular subscription.
So she gets one and I get one now. Yay!
I think the one I'm just going to put in I don't know, as a portfolio piece, just don't use it, don't keep it out, but just have it as a portfolio. Yeah. Oh, do you want to do that one first?
No, that's fine. I was just getting it closer.
So, CrossStitchingSupplies.com, I ordered some things. I needed that for the summer piece.
It is Light Blue Ada by Zweigart, 18 count.
It's actually the same thing that the Alpaca farm is being stitched on, but I don't have enough of that piece to fit the summer piece.
And Vintage Country Mocha Ada by Zweigart, 18 count.
So this is what we're going to do the White Dragon on. We bought something else when we went to Stitcher's Paradise in Las Vegas, but we weren't thinking about the fact that I want it to be something that other people can buy. And so what we bought, well, one, it was 36 count, and Jason was having a hard time seeing on the 36 count stitching.
Oh, you're talking about the linen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, it's not a color that people can get anymore. So yeah, I ordered some more. I ordered some vintage 18 count for Jason in Vintage Country Mocha so that it will show up and that he can see.
Yeah,
it better.
it's the linen is just really hard for me to work on. I think it's just because I'm getting so used to stitching on 14 count because of Erebor, and then going to 18 count to stitch the dragons on has been a lot smaller and a lot harder. And stitching on the linen's really nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just super difficult to stitch on for this one for reasons I can't express. And it's got it's how the cloth lays.
You have to also go some bigger distances at times to, I don't know.
Oh yeah, the skips between spaces. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a bit hard, and it's how the linen lays. I can't do my normal way of stitching because I do a sewing stitch whenever I stitch on Ada, and whenever I do it on linen, it can end up looking kind of funky, and I don't like how it lays. So, but anyway, with it, Karen also bought
thinking ahead to some spring patterns.
Yeah.
I got some colors, and then also I got some more size 26 needles.
And they sent us some more. Just throwaway thread, I guess?
No, it's a freebie.
Tea and biscuits.
So that was nice.
So big thank you. And then lastly, you got stuff from
123 Stitch.
Okay.
This was also these were for some patterns I submitted, and
we have some picture of this plus purple.
So, and I was,
what color?
It looked pink on the screen. I was going for a pink, so this is not going to work for what I wanted. It's not the right color. I'll find something sometime.
It doesn't have a color listed on it.
Sprite. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, SPRI and then TE's on the bottom. Oh. Sprite. It's still a pretty purple though. It's like a lavendery color.
It's a light, dusky lavender sort of color, but it is not the pink I wanted.
And this is Ariel Ada.
And then this
18 count as well. Yes, yeah. 18.
So this I might use because it's a good blue. However, I would have to change the floss color I was going to use because the floss color I was going to use, the lighter part of it, would blend in with this.
Yeah. So it's a very good sky blue.
I'm still looking for... I found another shop that has some pink that might work, so I might order that sometime. But the pattern wasn't accepted by the magazine, so it's not as rushed because these are Mother's Day, Father's Day patterns.
Oh, so, those ones, yeah.
So I've got time. But if they'd been accepted, I would have been stressed. So I'm glad that it wasn't because... And 123 Stitch, it did take longer to get. I know a lot of people are struggling with their 123 Stitch orders right now, but I figured they're moving to a new location, or have moved or whatever, and that adds, time. But it also makes me more hesitant to buy from them right now until some of those things
settled.
Some of those kinks are worked out.
Yeah. So that is all the haul.
That is all the haul. Yeah.
It's a lot.
We had a lot of haul.
So next up is our shoutouts. Again, Viking Mother.
Traveling Viking Mama.
And
Sarah King, our
it's
Stitching
nice
Kingdom.
to meet you. Sarah King at our Stitching Kingdom, thank you for stitching that for us. We're really grateful.
And I'm trying to think if we have any other shout-outs. What's up?
I'm just trying to think if we have any other shout-outs. I looked a lot more introspective than I intended to. Sorry about that.
I mean, there's so many people we could shout out, but we appreciate all of you for watching and supporting us. Yeah. I just really appreciate it.
Shout out to the 2 people who bought the pattern already.
Yeah.
Y'all are way ahead of the curve.
I know at least one of them is a subscriber. The other person I don't know if is a subscriber, but I know one of you. I recognized your name. So we'll move on to the giveaway. So last time the giveaway was various patterns of mine the ones that I have in physical form.
Oh, am I showing all of them?
No, you can just show the front, but the winner was Angie, Hibernation Stitcher, and she wanted the plaids, so I'll be sending those to her. And then I've decided all of the other of you who entered, the next time you win a giveaway, you've all won giveaways before, but the next time you win a giveaway, I will send you the ones that you wanted. So
they're coming
eventually.
Win another giveaway, and it will be yours. They are coming to you.
So yeah.
To a house you live in instead of a store near you.
But I really appreciate your support.
Sounded creepy. Sorry. You can put the filter back on. We appreciate all that you do to support us. We appreciate you watching this. We appreciate it whenever you share us or you talk about us or you support us. So thank you.
Yes.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's fine. I was just going to move on to life updates. One thing is just, it's been busy between work and life and just being tired. And I've been frustrated some with my physical health, the fact that I can't do more. I would love to stitch so much more than I can, but my body just won't let me. So I've been doing a lot of reading instead.
Yeah.
But we're still making progress, and that's good. And I have wonderful model stitchers who help out, which is so appreciated. I just got an email yesterday saying another model stitch is going to be mailed to me, so I've got lots to do. And Jason model stitches for me, and yeah.
I model stitch the ones that I ask her to make for me, so it's kind of not... I need to model stitch other stuff.
No, it's fine if you just... I mean, he has some new ideas for me to design, which is very intimidating.
So, hold on. On that note, other designers, I won't just stitch the things Karen makes. I enjoy stitching the things Karen makes, don't get me wrong. But other designers, there are no male fairies. There's like one male merman out there. Like, there's no like elegant men in tails and a top hat.
No dashing gentlemen.
No dashing gentlemen. You have like the Celtic ladies and the seasons, but there's no men. There's no men in these cross stitches. I realize that cross stitch is a female dominated field, and that's okay. I'm not trying to knock it. But we need more male patterns out there. So other designers, if you want to find a market, there's no men! There's no men in the patterns! Please, feel free to design some male patterns.
So we'll see, but he wants me to design some male fairies, so I'm going to try to tackle that. You probably won't see anything for
Correction! I gave the idea for one male fairy. Very specific as to what I would like to do. And now she's like wanting to make it a series. So it's probably going to end up being a series. But that'll take a lot of time to work on.
That's very ambitious for me. That will definitely stretch my design skills. And it will take a long time to stitch because...
Because I'm a slow stitcher.
So you probably won't see it for another year or two, but...
It's coming! Yeah.
And if other designers want to design it, fabulous.
Yes. It'll look different because I've given Karen some very specific specifications on it.
Yeah. And there's just like there's multiple designers who do like fairies and pretty ladies, you know. We can have our own male fairies and dashing gentlemen and whatever else.
Yes.
So, all right, life updates.
So as those who have been following the channel know, back in May, Karen and I went out to visit my grandmother because she wasn't doing so well. She passed away 3 weeks ago now.
Something like that, yeah. End of August.
So she passed away, so we've been I've been coping with that. Family's doing okay.
Some of his family has some health problems though, so that's weighing on us. And
like my sister caught COVID that exact same weekend, so she couldn't go over and mourn with people. I'm pretty sure she's doing better now. But other things are going on in my family. There's just a lot of family drama. Prayers, good vibes, burning incense. I don't know. There are other cultures that I don't understand, and however you wish to send good vibes, it's appreciated. Very much appreciated. Never thought I'd reach out to the community and say, I appreciate your support, but I'm sure that there are people who, when hearing all this information, will be like, oh, we support you, we will pray for you, we'll send you good vibes, and it will be appreciated. Because I don't look at the comments. Karen typically does.
And then I tell him about them.
I do want to let you know that it is appreciated. I appreciate any goodness you send our way. On top of that, AC is still giving us problems. There's a lack of contractors and HVAC people and plumbers and electricians in our area.
We've gotten some quotes.
And I need to make some phone calls and get things settled with it. But with work being crazy, because work is crazy right now, we're horribly understaffed, but doing the best we can. It's just I don't have time in the middle of the day to really set aside time and call and get things taken care of the way that I would like. Or I don't have the presence of mind when I do have the time because I just don't remember it. D&D is picking up for me. But one of the D&D sessions I go to, I don't play, I don't DM, I just sit on the side and CrossStitch, which has been good because I've been able to get some CrossStitch done on the Green Dragon and it's coming along. But yeah, that's life updates for me specifically.
Yeah, work's been stressful somewhat for me, just dealing with a difficult client and various stresses. And then, just working on this KB Studio stuff and trying to make progress. And yeah, but we both just kind of felt a little ragged,
frayed at the edges.
Yes.
Is the term you used the other night. So, as such, I have a friend of mine in one of my D&D groups. He is a local actor. If you watch The Walking Dead, he's one of the zombies that gets blown up. He's a stuntman. But he does stuntman to pay the bills, and then he does local theater to kind of stroke his ego as an actor. And he was in a local outdoor theater called the Oak Grove Theater. It was really pretty. They put on Clue, the play Clue, based off of the board game, yes. And we went up there to see that play on this past Monday. Yeah, it's been a week already. It was really cool because you go there, the gates open at 6:30. I thought the play started shortly thereafter. Started at 8:45. So a really late night for us. But it was nice.
It was an hour drive.
Yeah, it was nice to go out, spend some time away from the house, away from the drama, away from the town that we live in. Just spend some time away.
Mm-hmm.
And so we drove up there, we didn't spend the night. We felt like it. Spent the early evening and early night up there, watched the play. It was really well done.
It was
and
really
then drove
good.
back and woke up insanely early for work the next day.
Yeah, so that was really nice to just get out, but then we've been tired this week because, we stayed up late on Monday night.
Yeah.
But we are moving forward, and yeah, we finally recorded a FlossTube, so that's good. Can't guarantee you when the next one's going to come.
Hopefully in 2 weeks.
Hopefully in 2 weeks.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
And next time there will be a giveaway, so tell all your friends to watch next episode, because we'll be doing a giveaway then, right? Because we do it every other episode, yeah.
But yeah.
So, thank you again for watching. Thank you again for your support. Thank you again for good vibes. Thank you for being you and for sharing your stitches with us. We really appreciate it. Oh, I do have a shout out.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. I've recently gotten on TikTok in the last month, and there is a stitcher on there who, he has a big beard and normally wears his magnifying headband. I don't know where he's from, but I've really enjoyed watching him on TikTok. Because he's just funny.
I'll try to get a link
fellow.
from Jason and link him below as well.
Yeah. So, shout out to him for sending good vibes into the universe and for improving the cross-stitch community on TikTok. Because I've noticed most of the people I've found have been stitching him. Stitching is a TikTok term in this case. But they've been putting videos together with this creator. And I think he's the only stitcher that I've seen that has quite a big following. So
there's probably more on there, but I'm not on TikTok, so I don't even
There's
know.
a lot of, I didn't realize how many young people are stitching until I got on TikTok. And there's quite a lot of them that are like, I'm a young person and I stitch. It's not just for old women. Yay! And so, yeah. Not saying anything bad to aged women. But it isn't just for old fogies.
Which is something
It's
you
for
hear
everyone.
frequently on FlossTube as well.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah. Anything else?
I think that's all for us.
I kind of discombobulated the ending.
It's
Those
okay.
who wanted to see more D&D minis, I didn't realize till just in the middle of Karen giving life updates that we didn't prep for D&D minis. So I apologize to that group if you came to see some of those. I'll try to remember to put some in the next video. But we love you. We appreciate you. And
That's all for us. Happy stitching!
happy stitching. Bye.